Did you know that comparing yourself to other YouTube channels could actually be harming the way you grow? That's what we talk about today. Here we go! Hello and welcome back to another video. Now if you're new around here and you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel or push your brand out there, it's the second largest search engine on the internet. Click subscribe, start creating. Many a time I've been asked, or I've heard over and over and over and over again, well, he's doing this and I'm doing exactly the same. How comes he's growing and I'm not? I've been on YouTube for 5-10 years and blah 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 blah, and he's been on YouTube for 2 minutes and now he's got 2 million subscribers. Why does that happen? How is that fair? I'm here to tell you that comparing yourself to other YouTubers is damaging your brand. It's damaging your motivation. It's damaging your chances of growing your YouTube channel. But before I deep dive into that, I want to know, have you done this? Have you ever compared yourself to another channel? Is there someone that you do that to on a regular basis? Is it a friend that started at the same time? Are you in a similar niche to someone? Did you start on the same Vida, right? And then you look at them and you're like, well, Alan got 1,000 subscribers in 8, 9, 10 months, and I'm sat here like 10 months later and I've only got a couple of hundred. Why? Why does that? Why? What is the reason you compare yourself to somebody else? And maybe name drop them so we can kind of understand and we can pick apart together who that is and why it shouldn't matter. Please leave a comment down below. Growing on YouTube is one of those addictive challenges that can also be very toxic. I have already talked about why you shouldn't focus on the numbers on your channel, because focusing on your numbers can be a quagmire that you get dragged into, and it makes it inhuman. Now, if you want to see that rant of me explaining why you shouldn't focus on the numbers on YouTube, there is a video in the card up here. But comparing yourself to other people can also be equally as toxic, equally as demotivational, equally as damaging to your psyche, your passion and your drive. You should be creating content on your channel for you and for your audience and what they wanted to watch. Right? It is your own ecosystem, it is your bubble, it is your group of people. You built it and they came to you. Not the other person that you are comparing with. You are you. And you are not that other person. I am Alan Spicer and I am not Roberto Blake. I am not Nick Nimmin. I am not Dan from Creator Fundamentals. People have come to my channel and people will go to your channel for you. Your personality, how you deliver your videos, how you edit your videos, the passion that you put into it, the effort that you put into it. I understand that it's hard to sit there and look at people that are in the identical niche as you, that are putting out the same content as you. I understand that it's hard to put there and go, well, why? Why are they different to me? But it is those minute differences between my videos and Roberto Blake, or Nick Nimmin's, or Tim Smoyer's, or your videos, and anybody else that you are comparing to. It's those unique, minute differences that amplify and cause a butterfly effect that makes your channel unique. You will have different audiences. You will have different demographics. I'm a 30-year-old male. So therefore, if I'm giving out content and if I'm giving out tips and tricks on YouTube, then maybe I'm going to attract people around my age range. Maybe 18 to 35, 18 to 40. A 12-year-old's not going to find me entertaining. Or if they are, they're in a minority, let's be honest. A 12-year-old may wish to watch more Pokemon gameplay or gaming footage or anything that's more intrinsic to their life. A 12-year-old's not necessarily going to watch me explain for 4 hours on a Sunday night the deep diving analytical reasons to have a look at your YouTube analytics and why audience retention rates and blah blah boring. At this point I could have been doing my homework. I don't know why this fat hairy old man is not talking about Pokemon, blah blah blah. I hope you got the point on that one. But basically, my demographic is unique to me. You'll find me entertaining for my style. Maybe some of you don't like my comedic teaching style for educational content. Maybe you prefer a slightly more drier but more detail, in-depth view. Maybe you prefer a Nick Nimmin style. Maybe you prefer a Roberto Blake style. So if you're here and you're here for me, then you like my edge and you'll prefer my edge. That's why I am different to somebody else, but that doesn't mean that I need to compare myself with them, because that's my unique identifier, that's my difference. You may be in the same niche, you may be creating similar content, you may even be directly copying their titles, but you may be delivering it differently. You're not sat there in a chair. You're not using the same tone. You're not coming from the same experience. You don't have the same background or history, which can be a plus and a negative. Stop comparing yourself to other people, because it will drive you insane. It is your differences that make you marketable. At the end of the day, hopefully you can come to me because you know that I'm slightly more relatable. I'm smaller than a Roberto Blake. I'm possibly more engaged than a Roberto Blake because he's very busy with his work. So you can have a laugh and have a chat with me. You can find me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. You can see where I'm posting pictures from my muscle food content. I certainly know personally for myself that I come from an entertainment YouTube channel background. My Mr. Herrybit channel currently has 40,000 subscribers. So people are used to me creating weird, funny clickbait content where I'm making funny jokes or smirking at some kind of sex toy or something weird. I'm not coming from a business background. I'm not solely in a suit, right? That's where I'm different, and this is where you are different. You should embrace the differences on your channel. You should amplify the differences on your channel. The reason why PewDiePie got 61 million subscribers because he was different within his niche. He wasn't a clone of somebody else. There aren't clones of PewDiePie directly underneath him making the same views and the same subscribers. Also, you may have a different end goal. Right, Roberto Blake right now, prime example, he has already got his subscriber count, he's already creating content, so therefore he's done his how-tos, he's got his help content base, and now he goes up there and does educational content that inspires people or that sells his products, and that's now his focus. He doesn't mind pushing people off of YouTube. It might hurt the growth of his channel, but it makes him thousands of dollars. Was me on the other side, I'd prefer to keep you on this channel rather than push you elsewhere to earn money, because if you're on this channel, you watch more videos, there's more audience retention time, which means I get more channel authority, which means I rank higher, which hopefully means I gain more subscribers. And in the long run, I gain a growth boost. So to summarize my rants, just be yourself. Stop comparing. The only person you should be competing against is yourself. Look at your content. Look at you. How can you improve you? Go out there, start creating. For more tricks and tips on how to grow your channel, there's a free PDF up here in the description down below. Hit that subscribe button for YouTube tricks and tips videos. Hit that notification icon so you're alerted next time I go live. Go up there, start creating.